Hi, and welcome to the daily reading for the 6th of February. And it's coming from this little book, as always, Sarah Young's Jesus Calling, Enjoying Peace in His Presence. And we're doing daily readings all year from this book. Each reading links with passages in the Bible. So this one for February 6th, ties in with Matthew 11, verses 28 and 29. And 1 Timothy 2, verse 8. Sorry, you'd think I'd be wide awake, but I'm actually late afternoon and ready for a nap. Okay, so Jesus calling for the 6th of February. Come to me and rest. That sounds like a plan. I am all around you to bless and restore. Breathe me in with each breath. The way just ahead of you is very steep. Slow down and cling tightly to my hand. I am teaching you a difficult lesson, learned only by hardship. Lift up empty hands of faith to receive my precious presence. Light, life, joy, and peace flow freely through this gift. When your focus turns away from me, you grasp for other things. You drop the glowing gift of my presence as you reach for lifeless ashes. Return to me, regain my presence. So maybe that's my tiredness, my need for a nap. I just need to turn to Jesus and ask him just to take my tiredness. When you turn your focus away from Jesus, you grasp for other things. And it's this year is about me more and more being mindful of what my thoughts are doing and continually bringing myself back to the thought that Jesus is with me. This isn't a new concept for me because I've been doing mindfulness for years, and the concept was always bringing myself away from my thoughts and back to my breath. Your thoughts are just thoughts. They can run riot, they can grow arms and legs, they can set up a campfire and really tell you big stories. But if we can spend some quiet time daily with our thoughts, we can begin to notice which ones are problematic for us, which ones are repetitive, and we can begin to let them go or notice them instantly and just let them go. So this concept of coming back to Jesus feels to me like a bit like coming back to my breath. And it is really the same thing. You're just coming back to the present moment, and you're coming back to love in the present moment. This very presence within us, in our hearts. And we could ask ourselves the question, what would love do? Or what would Jesus do, in this instant? So come to me and rest. I am all around you to bless and restore. So when I'm feeling tired, like I am right now, I was last evening when I was in a meeting, it was like, I could hardly sit up straight. I wanted to kind of put my head on the desk, so in these times, maybe that's when I need to reach for the presence of Jesus and ask him to hold tightly to my hand, because I have things to do and I need the energy to do them. So rather than feeling depleted, perhaps if I breathe in that presence, then I will be restored by it. It's an interesting concept. I'm all about exploring interesting concepts and my spiritual exploration, my exploration of Jesus this year. So, there's lots of it I already do in my life, but in a different form. And this is just for me like a transition, perhaps a transition into a different type of mindfulness, a different type of understanding. So, slow down and cling tightly to the presence of love, the presence of Christ, the imagining that he's walking right beside you, or she's walking right beside you, but the energy of love, the Christ light, is walking beside you, but also within you. And if you can connect the two, I do believe there'll be like an internal combustion that gives you every little spark that you need will happen. And I'm hoping for that this year. But in the meantime, I want to lift up my empty hands of faith and receive the precious presence and receive all there is to receive into these empty hands. Light, life, joy, and peace now flow freely through me and hopefully through you. Namaste. Love to you all. Bye now. Bye.